Hello everybody, I just want to show you my boat here. It's a Maxi 87 fiberglass 1977. Here we have all the specs so you can check it out. I don't know so much about other boats because this is the only boat I've had. I never sailed in another boat either, so yeah. I think this is a kind of good boat for a new beginner. My forestay is down in the anchor box, which is good and bad. When my backstay was off, I had to use the saw, as you can see here, to widen because the forestay was going through the sides, and also you can see the tape. I've taped both sides here, so the sail doesn't chafe, I don't know. And also I put some net over the hatch here with more silver tape because I don't want any mosquitoes. It's a very filthy boat, I know that, but I have to sand it and paint it, but I'm gonna do that in the winter. It's a French rigging, not Selden. It's a French stuff, I don't know the name actually. I have solar things to brighten up at night. I'm having another one, but you know, I'm gonna put it up later. So the cockpit is really big in this boat, so that's one of the reasons I like it actually. It's very roomy, and my solar panels, I've built the arch myself. My sister and her husband, they gave me the steel for free to have a company, you know. So very nice of them. Thank you, Maria and Ola Sandstrom. They are married. Okay. I have teak in my boat, as you can see, but it's very, I have to sand it down, you know. And the boat looks kind of weird, you can say. It's not like other boats. It looks kind of futuristic from the sides, the windows. It's not so the lines are not so soft, you could say, and some people hate them and some people love them. This is a Maxi 87. It's 8.7 meters, and there's a lot of boats like 68. It's exactly like this one but a lot smaller, so 6.8 meters. And then you have Maxi 77. It's almost the most popular one, but it doesn't look so much like these boats, but it's a very plastic boat. And the boat is moving a lot because it's so plastic. It's not so stiff, so you can see the windows here, they're often cracking and stuff, so that's the weak point for this boat, definitely the windows, and they're leaking really good. So I have to fix it now because I have leaks everywhere. But other than that, I know nothing about sailboats other than I'm kind of happy with this one. So yeah. Okay everybody, I really like this boat. Well, this is the only boat I've been in sailing with. I've been into other boats but never sailed anyone else, so I really like this one. It's hard to put something here, so I did this myself, and it's kind of sturdy. This is stainless steel. I have my 200 watts solar panels here, and I don't know if that would be sufficient when I built it, but that's, I can't get any more in there. So, and I mean, this is for the tent, but the tent is down there, so I use this instead. I just bought this and to cover this, and the sun can eat up this instead, because all the stitching on my tent is screwed. So I did restitch everything for like $50, so it's like new now, so I don't want to destroy it again in the sun. I'm gonna save it for, like, you know, colder water stuff. So yeah, I have two Harken winches, self-tailing, Two boxes here where you can have all the stuff. So I have full of stuff here, and here we have the gas, the stop, which is not working because I have a new engine. So it's a new panel here, solid diesel 17 mini. Yeah, I know these are kind of gross, but yeah, it is what it is. So my kind of hot here, so I'm using this to shelter. My crew made this one. I can see it's not so good now. We have to re-sew this. It's for the mosquitoes. This Dodger is not so good. I'm gonna replace it maybe soon. I like this because I haven't seen any other boat in this size which have so spacious cockpit like this boat. It's crazy actually. So I don't know if I ever could have a smaller boat because it's gonna be so small. I have a wind instrument here. I did this myself. I know it's a box, you know, which you have food in. I just cut it open because I didn't want to cut the hole here. My plan is to sell this boat later on, so I don't want to cut holes everywhere. I want to have it as original as possible. Yeah, it's all the stuff you usually have. I have shore power stuff. That's to my inverter here, which I bought and installed myself directly to the batteries, and one lithium battery actually, and a new Vicron solar regulator and PPT. My other one from Biltema is busted, but anyway, they're kind of spacious. I have the kitchen area here. I know it's not called the kitchen, but I don't know, is it galley or something? I don't know. It's not so clean now. We did just eat a lot and she went to shore, so I'm not gonna clean it. I'm Sailboy, no dishing boy. Two beds here, good ones. I have a lot of storage under this. Nice table. And this one is for the, you know, mast to that my mom. Yeah, I like it. I like to have the kitchen here and not here because you're walking over the kitchen all the time, so it feels like it's gonna get a lot of bacteria and stuff in the food and stuff, so I don't like that. But even this boat is a little bit too small to be two people living full time like we do, so I'm after something bigger. I'd love to have a small catamaran, but I don't know if it's worth to have a small catamaran because they are not so good out at sea. So maybe it's better to get a, I don't know, maybe 45-foot sailboat or something, 40 foot monohull for safety. Okay, and here we have clothing, but we have all our clothing here because we have so much clothing, so you know. Yeah, we have a toilet here, this one. It has been working good, except for, you know, the problem with the valve here. It was seized up, and now I understand why it's seizing up. It's the salt and stuff in the pee which is building up in every stuff. So at the moment I'm pouring vinegar in here like once every 2 weeks or something, and let it be for some hours, and everything disappears, so it's smooth and good. And here we sleep. You can see it's I mean, we are not so tall. You could say we are like 170 both of us, so we get it's okay to sleep here, but yeah, it gets a lot of moisture here in the winter, so yeah, I'd like to have more fans and stuff here, but you know, we will see how we will do in the winter now. And yeah, it's not much of a you can see it's not much, but it's a little bit for the water to go to. So I have like never water there. The only thing which comes in there are the condensation. So yeah, and something I do worry about is my keel bolts. They have these spacers and they are really rusty, so I have to replace them, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to wait to the winter to take up the boat and do it on land, because I'm not going to take the chance, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I really like the boat. It's a good one-man boat. It's a little when you sail the boat, it's you need more than 10 knots for it to really get speed, and also wind from the side is really good. Yeah, and also I don't really know, because this is the only sailboat I've sailed in my whole life. I have been inside some other sailboats, but never sailed anything other than this. So I really have nothing to compare to. But yeah, that's why I want to go into other boats and sail with them, but it's kind of hard to do. Not so easy, but I don't know, maybe later on we can fix that. Okay, Sailboat out.